Hey guys, what's up? Second Name Comics here. All right, gonna show you five. No, I think I got more than five. I lied. I got about 11 books here because one, I want to show you a whole set of books that within that arc. All right, so these are the books with great story, fun read that I'll recommend you to go read and check out. Some of the books it doesn't really go for much, but it's a great story by great writer and some really great artists. And one of them, I'm kind of surprised that he's been blowing up recently. It's not Mark Spears. All right. Here we are. The first one I want to show you is take this out of this package. This is Six Criminals, issue number one. Great, great book. I hope they make this into a live action show. Yeah, like a Netflix, if not FX or something like that. So Six Criminals, covered down by Chip Zdarsky. This is the first appearance of Susie Dixon and John Johnson and Rochelle Jackson. This is a story about ability to stop time when they climax. Yeah, so and they go through a lot of things. It's just down to earth, real fun, great story. Six Criminals, issue number one. Chip Zdarsky. Average about asking in this 9.8, probably about 99 to $130. The last one that sold, none of this 98 was sold, but there was one on Raw that sold for $7.65. In the first printing, there's a second printing. I think there was a Nintendo variant, and also there is Mac Fraction and Chip Zdarsky Friends homage. Um, that is kind of rare. But anyway, I want to focus on the first print. Um, so a raw copy of that in a Six Criminals issue number one, probably asking about $9 in average, but the last one sold in auction for $7.65. Great read. Go check them out. You don't have to buy all this floppies, but you can actually go read and get a trade paperback. It's a great book, fun read. The next one here is done by Ed Burbaker and Sean Phillips cover. This is Kill or Be Killed. Great, great read. Um, like I said, grab the trade paperback and read it because it's one of the really fun. It's about a guy down and out in his thing, and he wanted to commit suicide. And then once he does, but the Satan himself saves him from doing it. So, and he makes a bargain with Dylan. Dylan was it, saying that since I saved you, what you got to do is, I think it was a once a week or once a month that you have to go and kill someone. So what he does is he uses that ability to kill people that does bad for the community, like a mob boss or something like that. And the other thing is I find early in the story that he kind of get backstabbed by one of his friends. Check him out. It was really fun read. I enjoyed it, and this is the reason why I got the first print of that. There's a second print variant, and there is some racial variants as well too. Some other variants cover, but check them out. Kill or Be Killed. Issue number. Kill. That's a great read. Everybody will probably agree with me on this one. Is Batman New 52 Capullo cover? The whole 52 run towards the end, it just kind of got. But the first 25 issue was solid read. And this is not the first appearance of Court of Owls, right? There is a little hint there and there, but I think the issue you want to get is issue number three, where they actually tell you about the Court of Owls. But definitely the beginning of the New 52 by Scott Snyder, Capullo art on Batman throughout the whole. I forgot how much issue was this. 52 issues, I think. Was solid, I think. But yep, uh, check them out. Grab the trade paperback if you can to read it. It's a great read. The next one is a Jonathan Hickman story, And I did not know this, but it's covered down by Nick Dragota. He's the one that is doing the freaking absolute Batman, and he has killed it on this one as well too. Came out in 2013. East of West. West. Jesus. How would I recommend? How would I summarize this? It's like oh jeez, it's like modern cowboy, I guess. Um, but I'm not gonna get into it. But if you know, you know. If you don't, read it. It's a great read. Like I said, oh, she. Oh, let me go back. Oh, okay. Forgot to tell you, Kill or Be Killed. 9.8 on a CBCS, sold for $40. And this first print here is average asking $5. All right, the new 52 on the first print, Raw's asking about $10. 9.8 is asking about average. Oh, I'm sorry, 30 to 50. God, what am I reading? I got this cheat sheet over here. I can't read. 30 to $50 on a first print. 9.8 asking average about 200. The last one sold in raw was $40 in a high grade. And the last one, the 9.8, sold for $200. So there is that. All right, let's go back to East of West. Nick Bragada art. Some people like it. I liked it how he did it. I like the art that he did on East of West. I love the art that he's doing on Absolute Batman. Average raw in this in a near mint is about $10. 9.8 asking about 70. The last one that sold was raw copy for $10. All right. There is no 9.8 that was sold, but um, there's also many variants of this as well too. So, but like I said, this is not about the single issue. This is about the great read that I want to tell you. But I'm just telling you how much. Just wanted to share you with you how much it sold for on the individual flops. Right. Remember, I told you there was about 11 books that I was going to show you. Is YouTube because I love Michael Turner. I love the way he did it, and Mike Millard has killed it in this 7 issue series. Is Civil War. I think Civil War, the movie, actually got me back into collecting. So I figure one day there was a YouTube auction, and this one particular seller wanted to sell his whole set in a high grade. So I figured, no brainer, had to get it. So let me start with issue number 1. Michael Turner. I believe this is one of the 10 variant. There is a one of the 75 that is. I, I, some people tell me this is one of 19, but I think it's one out of 10. I could be one out of 25. Anyway, it's a Michael Turner variant, incentive variant. This is all color, no sketch. So raw asking average about 22.40. The last one that was sold for $24. Great, great cover, great cover. And maybe this is one miniseries that I would recommend grabbing the um, whole issue, all 7 issues of this racial incentive. Great covers, like I said. Civil War number 2. All right. This one is averaging asking about $12, and this is all raw, now 9.8. And the last one that was sold for $16. All right. This is when Peter Parker reveals himself. Spider-Man reveals himself, and everybody knows that he's Peter Parker. All right. My iconic cover. Civil War number 3, Iron Spider-Man, average about 40 to 70 raw. The last one that was sold was about $10 and the other one was $50. I think the $10 was not in a high grade. I don't know what happened. But this also, Thor of Ragnarok, first appearance. So there is some few key issues in here. All right. And number 4, Average about $15 to $20. The last ones are sold for $4. Civil War issue number 5, $15 to $20, and the last one that was sold was for $10. Civil War issue number 6, 15 to 20. The last that was sold was for $10. And the very last issue, issue number 7, 16 to $25. The last one that was sold was for $16. So once again, as you can see, like the first 3, 1, 3, and 4 does have sold for a little bit more than rest of the issues, but definitely this is something, like I said, you want to look into grabbing the whole issue, all 7 issues of this ratio incentive from Michael Turner. So there's 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And this is all bangers. Yeah. Fucking A. All right. And next thing that we got is East of West. Great read. Check them out. A trade paperback. Also trade paperback on this as well. Batman New 52. And definitely, if you want an enjoyable read, check this out. It's a great read. Kill or Be Killed. And also a very fun read. Something that I can relate to is Sex Criminals by Mac Fraction. But anyway, that is my five books that I can ask you, that I recommend you go and read and check them out. I think you won't be surprised. You won't be disappointed. Right? Once again, want to shout out to 789 Comics, and also use the code SNMC to get your 10% discount on all your order. And until next time, guys, I think that'll be it. Shoots.